Hey, the doctor told me the other day, he said, you should learn to love yourself more, but don't do it on public transportation. Hey, did you know there's a line of underwear for old men that can't do it anymore? Yeah, it's called software. It's underwear that doesn't have that much room in it. It's called software. See, because you're always soft. So if it's for guys, it's micro software because it's underwear. The front of it doesn't have much fabric because you don't need that. You're small and soft. It's called micro software. You don't like that one? Okay, fine. Oh, last week we said some things about Chef Boyardee, which weren't true, actually. He never had that relationship with Bob's big boy. It was all a mix-up there at the motel. Somebody got in the wrong buns. It was late at night. And then somebody else, nobody knows who it was, they got secret sauce all over the sheets. And we apologize if we have hurt anyone's feelings, but everyone's dead now, so nobody cares. Because the Lord doesn't want him to watch that show. He wants him to watch? He wants him to watch I Dream of Jeannie. That show, by the way, is going to be updated to the current taste in American cinema. It's going to be called I Dream of Weenie, where a guy, he rubs a lamp, and the lamp rubs him back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in Washington, D.C., the Supreme Court, those beautiful girls with the long, stylish dresses with sequins, and what they're doing is they're going to rule on some important cases. They got a case of Mum's Cordon Rouge, it's 12 bottles. They got a case of this wonderful perfume. It's called Chloe. It comes in its own little bottle. It's made out of silver. And they're in a big case of a candy, a wonderful Belgian chocolate balls. And they want to know, should they buy the chocolate balls and the liquor, or should they lick the chocolate balls? So that's something that they're always interested over there. But the way that it is in Washington, D.C., chances are they're going to drink the liquor and lick the chocolate balls. That's what I said it twice because it was so nice. Hey, there, yeah. Guess what? And now it's a portion of our program a lot of people have asked for. They want some news analysis, so this is Hughes Coxworth News Analysis, otherwise known as Hughes Analysis with Hughes Coxworth. Now today we're going to focus on something in the news that it affects everybody in the world, but it's in one specific place, which is in the People's Republic of China, and specifically concentrating on President Xi. He spells his name like X-I, and a lot of people say, how does Xi spell his name? And they say, wait a minute, Xi spells his name. And now they don't allow this he, she, him, her multi-gender thing over there, and yet they have a president whose name is Xi, who's a he, and pronounces his name X-I. Now, if that ain't weird, I don't know what is, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm a little off topic. You see, a lot of people over there in China land, which is filled with Chinese people, science has proven. That place over there, a lot of people are really upset about all the rules. You got to wear a COVID mask and everything. The other day, there was a Chinese guy who was arrested. The cops told him, hey, didn't we tell you to put on a COVID mask the other day? He says, I've never talked to you guys. What, do all Chinese people look alike to you? He says, let me see your ID. He showed the ID and they said, wait a minute, that's Mr. Cheng. He says, you know how many Mr. Chengs there are? And this has just led to one thing to another. So Mr. Xi, who is also a he, a lot of people there, they want him to kind of get it easy on the rules. There's so many rules over there. And if you have you jaywalk over there in China, they say, well, a lot of jaywalkers have COVID, so we want to give you a special jaywalking COVID ticket. So what they do, they blow a whistle and they say in Chinese, gather around, everyone, gather around. And then they take these huge, big COVID swabs and they tell the person, you're going to get the experience of your lifetime. And they go, oh, no, this is like Linda Blair and Born Innocent from 1974. And the cop takes a COVID rear end thing, he's going up the person like that, and the person's going, oh. And what's really terrible about that whole thing is there's a lot of guys from San Francisco who've gone to China to pretend that they have COVID in the street so that they will get pulled over by the Chinese cops and get that treatment. But they ignore them because they know those Americans what they came there for. And that's today's news analysis with Hughes with the news. We hope to see you tomorrow for some chicken.